Hello everyone, good morning to everyone. Welcome to the certificate course of Android app development program. In this Android app development program, you are going to learn how to develop an Android app or an application with simple and easy programs. As you know that we are using this Android Studio and Motion Emulator for this Android app development course. So the first tutorial is based on how to install the Android Studio and the Motion emulator. First of all, we have to download your setup through go to pcworlds.com. /cc1.html. Here, this is the certificate course, the tutorial one you have one. Here, this Motion emulator is appeared here and the Android Studio button appeared here. Just click on the download button and download it into your PC so that you can download. It will take a half an hour to 1 hour time, so it's costs 1.5 GB. So later on I have already downloaded the setup in this. So this is the Android Studio setup, so just run it. Please wait while the setup is loading. As you know that the Android Studio is built for building the Android apps. Many of the Google Store apps are built by this Android Studio only. So you can build many more apps like many programs from this Android Studio. So this is the user account control. Click yes. Now Android Studio is going to install in your PC. Please wait for some time, it will take a while. It will take a while to install this onto your laptop. Actually, Android Studio is a software which is a huge amount of data collected. It's 1.05 GB, so it will take a time to install, at least 15 minutes to 20 minutes of time, so you should wait. Yeah, Android Studio setup has been appeared here. Click next. Android SDK, click next. Agree the application. This is the program you have to location you have to store, and this is also the location we have to appear. The 3.2 GB free space must be there in this location. So click next and click install button. It will take some time to install the Android Studio setup, so that it will take about 15 to 20 minutes for installation. Just have a cup of coffee. Okay, after installation of this, it will be completed like this. It will be appeared like this, loading Android Studio. It will take a while. Yeah, now the Android Studio setup wizard has been opened successfully. Now you should frame this Android Studio. Click next here, and we have to download some Android SDK built-in tools into it. so that we need some Android application built-in tools at the back head of this Android Studio to run perfectly. So next we have to download install some many updates. So these downloading built-in tools will help you to run the emulator and to run the programs in the Android Studio. These are main part of this. Now after the downloading the components, click finish for better option. So after clicking finish, this is the opening of the Android Studio software. Here you have to there is a option called as start a new Android Studio project and open an existing project. If you have already made any Android Studio project regarding this, you can open this Android Studio project from this. Import the Android code sample. Here we can import any Android code if you have in your PC or laptop. So I'm now starting a new project called as Android Studio new project. In this video session, there is a problem called as SDK problem. The Android SDK manager that the SDK tools has been not installed correctly. So for that purpose, we have to download the SDK tools through internet, and we have to install them on your laptop or a personal computer. So go to the certificate course1.html page. Here you must log in with your login ID. I have a login ID called as my email, and my password is appear like this. Just click on the login button to redirect to your page. If you are already logged in, then there is no problem. Here this is called as the Android SDK tools. In this Android SDK tools, download this Android SDK tools file folder here. It consists of 145 MB of memory. So I actually downloaded that Android SDK file in my laptop. This is the Android SDK. This is the tool for Android SDK. Just you have to open this Android SDK file. It comes like this. Just Android SDK tool setup. This is click next. For this you must have a Java JDK setup, which is already found in your website. If you have already installed the Java JDK setup, then there is no problem for that. If you have not installed any Java JDK setup, you must install the Java JDK. It is available in your site and as the same page, cc1.html page. So just install just for me, or install anyone using this computer. This is the location of the Android SDK. Then click next. Just press install. It installs all the SDK files, SDK tools. It takes a while, 15 to 20 minutes to install all the SDK tools and packages. So SDK tools, these are the main components which are used to develop an Android application and running the Android application. As we run the Android application in an emulator, without these SDK tools, we cannot run this on the emulator. If you have an internal emulator inbuilt in Android Studio, then we can run these Android Studio programs without having the SDK tool. So it might go on like this. After installing, press finish button, and it automatically redirects the location to it, and the error will be gone, the SDK manager error. So this is the problem we have to solve like this. Mainly, basically, Android apps are made for developing. The actual intensity of Android app is to develop a program without any code errors or with a successful format. Like suppose without any errors you should build a program, it needs coding, right? So this Android will be helping both in designing part and the coding part. Coding part is on the back head of the Android, and designing part is on the front head of this. So you should do a background code to link all the variables. Basically we use Java classes in this Android Studio. So that's why we need to install the Java JDK setup in this. The Java JDK setup has been uploaded in the tutorial 1. You can download it if you like. Otherwise there will be no problem if you have a Java JDK in your laptop. Actually this Java JDK consists of 145 SDK tools, contains a 145 MB of space, so it takes a lot of time to install like this. Meanwhile, the Android Studio is supports for only the versions of laptop which has the i3 and i5 configurations. You must have the 4 GB RAM compulsory for installation of your Android Studio. If not, if you have less than the 4 GB RAM, it does not support for the laptops for 2 GB RAM or less than 4 GB RAM. Why it does not support is because Android Studio needs a very fast network. We have to run the program not by just the software. We have to run the program in the emulator, so that it takes a lot of time to run on emulator. If the RAM is about 4 or more than 4 GB, it is very easy to run the programs in the emulator. And starting of the Android Studio is also be very fast through the RAM process. So you need to have 4 GB of RAM mandatory. This is now the installation has been completed. Click next here, and completed, finish, click finish. Now you would have recovered that error, so just go on, and the patches have been already installing like this. Android SDK tools. Now you must install downloading packages. If you didn't install any packages like this, if you have to install 4 packages here. If you have how many packages, like install 11 packages or 12 packages, you must install all the packages. Actually there is a problem in that. I have installed all the packages before, like the Intel 86 emulator accelerator. This is the main app you should install. It is installed here. It shows the tick mark right here that it has been installed. This is why you have to install these feature is this is the emulator which connects the both Android Studio and the Genymotion contactly and runs the program made in Android Studio in the Genymotion emulator. So this Intel 86 emulator accelerator is the mandatory thing which connects the both Genymotion emulator and the Android Studio. If you have done all the packages, done loading packages, just close it. Okay, now see that the error is verified or not. Please search for the Android Studio. Yeah, Android Studio is opening. Just wait for a while, it will open for Yeah, it has opened. Welcome to the Android Studio. Android Studio has been opened. Now just click on the start new Android Studio project. If there is an error is verified or not, just check it. Start an Android new studio project. Yeah, the error hasn't been verified and there is a create a new project. You should create a new project like this, and you should code your abilities and design skills in the new project skills. So the error is verified. I'm just canceling it. Thank you for watching.